In this video, I'm presenting a project of a very simple gasifier, capable of providing gas for grain dryers or any other place where you need to get gas and use wood waste, various branches, corn cobs, and so on. This gasifier is made very easily and quickly from a 5 mm thick sheet without expensive and complex preparations and costs. This gasifier has proven itself very well, having worked many hundreds of hours at many sites. Why exactly this gasifier and what's so good about it? In the struggle to obtain cheap gas from a variety of waste materials, I constantly hear the same thing when talking to people who want to get cheap gas: the word expensive. It's costly for them to buy factory-made gasifiers. It's expensive to make overly material-intensive gasifiers. This is a very relevant issue. Years of accumulated experience led me to the idea that in places where cheap gas is needed, a simple, cheap, and not very time-consuming gasifier is required. Working on the topic of gasification on the computer, I constantly find interesting global developments, going through materials in foreign languages. And when working on another project, I stumbled upon these works. I realized that this is what's needed now and will be in demand for mass production and use. I immediately understood that this is what our grain dryers, bakeries, brick kilns, and others need. My services for manufacturing such equipment turnkey are not ready to be paid for the oppressed industry. Everything is expensive. And I don't have time to work for a plate of soup. But to make it yourself, using found secondary metal, is within everyone's power. I present to you this project and offer it with my consultant services for this project via WhatsApp 7 days a week, as I have done and continue to do. Now to the numbers and facts. This gasifier was developed by institutes in third world countries for local use. The impoverished and starving population in these places required energy for drying, steam, and more, and in the search for an affordable and reliable gasifier, this model was developed, implemented, and used. One of the main advantages of this device is its low material consumption. You only need a 5 mm sheet. Another significant advantage of this gasifier is the absence of a top cover. It works with an open top, not closing, and you can pour fuel into its neck while constantly visually tracking its subsidence. This doesn't require automation and a complex system for feeding and adjusting the fuel. Just pour it into the hole, however you like. The device is designed to consume about 100 kilograms of wood fuel per hour, equivalent to 370 kilowatts of thermal energy per hour. Its diameter is 0.9 meters, and the one-time fuel load is 300 kilograms. To save on airtight ash doors, it's made with a water seal, which greatly simplifies ash removal. To save on airtight ash doors, it's made with a water seal, which greatly simplifies ash removal. The loaded fuel pieces can be about 100 millimeters long, saving resources on crushing. After a successful 600-hour test of this gasifier model back in the 2000s, it began to be mass-produced for enterprises receiving steam and firing ceramic products. Its model was copied and applied for 20 years. You can see its modification for firing ceramics in the photos. They used 12 centimeters long sawmill waste there. After studying this model, it turned out that the ash from the gasifier is white and does not contain unburnt carbon. Its efficiency was 98%, which is unattainable for a regular boiler with direct combustion. The device was up and running in just 15 minutes. The gasifier's power can be adjusted from 30 to 100%. The successful operation of this gasifier prompted scientists to pay attention to this development and, within a few years, make a series of different small gasifiers for the disposal of agricultural waste of all kinds, such as nutshells, etc., based on it. It also had an open top, which greatly simplified the loading system, and the water seal allowed ash removal on the go, saving on airtight ash removal systems. Later, based on the principles of this gasifier, a whole series of household smokeless gasifiers for cooking were made. It's known that in Africa, 60,000 people suffocate and die annually from cooking on ordinary fires in their huts due to the released smoke. This smokeless gasifier allowed them to save on fuel and not get poisoned. A simple, cheap, and proven gasifier for those who need gas right now: grain dryers, drying and firing bricks and ceramics, getting steam, and more. If you need sketches and help, my contact is on the website under the video. Indian prices with German quality. Your friend Mithun Chakraborty.